Welcome to Scaling with Disha, the show that helps online entrepreneurs to scale their business to six figures and beyond without the hustle or the overheads. I'm your host, Disha Waddup, and I'll be here each week to remind you that you can do anything you set your mind to. Hello and welcome to another episode of Scaling with Disha. I am so excited that you are here. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you haven't already hit the subscribe button, then go ahead and do that now. Today's episode is all about building relationships on social media. I want to talk to you about this so badly because this is what has been the one thing that has helped me to grow my business to six figures and help me get that consistent income in my business. And it is absolutely so simple. It is unreal. It is all about just being yourself. So you may have heard of some buzzwords around the industry. Social selling, for example, is a huge buzzword right now, and it is basically organic marketing. Social selling is what salespeople are now doing in an organic marketing way to leverage and really connect with their audiences. So no matter the industry that they were in, salespeople are having massive success using social selling or building these relationships to connect with ideal clients and making those sales. So 71% of sales professionals and 90% of top sales people all around the world are using social selling to increase their sales figures and hit their targets. It is by far the best way to connect with people on a deeper level. In the world that we live in now, people buy from brands they know, love, and trust. They can connect with you on a much deeper level if they have built that relationship with you. And that is something that we're going to share in this podcast today, is around building those relationships and some steps that you can take as an entrepreneur to build those relationships and really connect with people on a deeper level to make sales. Now, what I want to stress here is building relationships and social selling has to come from a place of not, I am so desperate for a sale that I'm going to stress over what this person texts me back and whether they join my program or not. It has to come from a place of knowing you are inevitably going to be successful. If you know that your success is inevitable, social selling will become so much easier. Building relationships with people will become so much more fun. It becomes a collaborative environment where you can really connect with people and understand who exactly they are, what they're looking for, and if you have something that they need to help them move themselves forward in their life or their business. You might find that you don't have something that they need at all, but you might find you make a very good friend. You might find that you have a connection that you can outsource to them or send them the details of somebody else. It doesn't matter how you help this person. It just matters that you help. We are coming from a place of love and service for others, and social selling or building these relationships is a way for us to do that in the most authentic manner. So what is the first thing that we need to do if we're going to start building relationships and selling using our social medias? The first thing is show up. Show up, be your authentic self, be human, be you, and connect with people on a deeper level. That can be around sharing how good you are at what you do. It can be around sharing value and tips and expertise to elevate yourself. Remember, this is all around a branding and positioning point of view, depending on your price point and depending on who you want to target as an entrepreneur and as a business owner. You can start to elevate yourself using that space, using the content that you create on any social network. And this building relationships can be done on any social network. So whether you love Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, or any other platform of your choice, social selling or building relationships can be happening on all of these platforms or one of the platforms. It doesn't matter. So you have to be showing up authentically as yourself. You have to be showing up consistently as yourself. And what I mean by that is I don't want you to be showing up inconsistently when you feel like it and sharing nonchalant content and not really putting a focus behind it. What I want you to do is create content that is going to push buttons. It's going to elevate yourself and make you stand out of the crowd. It's going to show people that you are the expert in what it is that you do and how you connect with people. So showing up and creating content and being an individual and a person that stands for something is going to make a massive, massive difference when you grow your business and start to build these relationships. So that's step one. Step two is listen. Listen to your audience. And that is a big reason why I get a lot of my clients when they start working with me to go back to stage one. Go back to stage one and start having conversations with your ideal clients and actually listen to what they say. You can listen to people within Facebook groups, LinkedIn groups, or whatever other network you want to use. You can listen to people and start to build out a persona around the language that they're using. If your ideal clients are using specific words, then start to use those words in the content that you create because it's going to resonate more deeply with them. I have a spreadsheet or a picture. I am very visual, so I have pictures of words that my ideal clients are using consistently. So when I'm looking and I'm responding to people, whether that's in my own Facebook group, whether that's in other people's Facebook groups on Instagram, I am making a note and a physical note, not just a mental note, of the words that people are using, the language that they're using, the terminology they are using, so that I can then use that language and that terminology in what I'm creating. I'm listening to my clients and thinking, oh, I could create some content on that because somebody else is going to find that useful. Whether that's in a one-to-one with one of my clients, and I think, yes, somebody else is going to find this useful. I'm going to share this content out onto my social networks so that I can, one, elevate myself and show how I'm helping my clients, but two, give some value to other people that are reading your content. So listen to people, whether that's your own clients in Facebook groups, on Instagram posts, listen to people and genuinely have connections. So for example, somebody commented on a post of mine on Instagram recently, and I engaged back with a comment, and she actually messaged and said, thank you so much for actually engaging with me and responding to my comment. It meant a lot because that often doesn't happen here on Instagram. And that to me that is why I do what I do, because sometimes just one comment can make somebody's day. So do just show up authentically as yourself and be an active person and engage with people in a real, meaningful manner. So whether that means that you have to lay aside half an hour of your day to just be engaging on content, to share into people's excitement, to be a human and get behind them on their journeys, then do that. I personally have half an hour blocked out in my diary where I am active on social media because I am engaging on people's content. I'm connecting with them on a deeper level. I'm listening to what they have to say, and I'm building those relationships just by doing that engagement piece and really, really listening attentively to what they have to say. So listen. And then provide value and connect with these people. So if they're talking and you think, I have a freebie that could be really, really useful to this person, send them a message and say, I noticed you were talking about this and I have something that might be able to help you. Would you be interested in that? And 9 times out of 10, they're going to say yes, because it was a pain point that they openly shared and you have the solution for them. Do not feel awkward about this, because if you do not show up, if you do not offer your advice and your tips and your value to this person, you are doing them a disservice. You are showing them that there is no way for them to get this help if you don't provide it. So when somebody says, I'm struggling with my Facebook group, I don't know what to do, I'm like, I have a Facebook group growth freebie. If you'd like to check it out, make sure that you download it, and that has 11 things that you can do right there and then to grow your Facebook group. And people are more than happy to download that because I have given them something that they were truly, truly needed in their content. And again, you can have a list of things that you give away for free, where you can just keep an eye on things and say, oh, I could help you with that. Let me send you a message with a link to where you can access my version, and let me know what you think. Just give value and share with people. It is about building those relationships and then offering them a way to purchase from you. That is the last point. The last point is, once you have provided these values, so you've shown up, you're listening, you're providing value, and then you need to give these people an opportunity to purchase. What does that look like? And what does their version of purchasing look like for you? For example, for me, I am a very impulsive buyer. I do not want to have to sit through a masterclass. I do not want to have to sit through a 1-hour webinar or sales funnel script or anything like that. I want to know what your offer is, how much it is, and how I can buy it. That's what I want. I don't want the other stuff that goes around that. That to me is pointless. So make sure that you are giving people an opportunity to buy from you in a manner that they purchase. And again, this comes back to understanding who your ideal client is and really giving them an option to buy in the way that they would like to buy from you. So there are totally different people within all different industries that want to buy in different manners. And that is a whole nother podcast episode in different buying personas. But it is a massive difference between somebody who wants to know all the nuts and bolts of everything that's going to be included versus somebody who wants to know the outcomes of what the product or service is, and somebody who is an impulsive buyer. So there are loads of different ways that people purchase. So make sure that you are giving them those options. So what I mean by this is you can have posts that say, I have this offer, this is the outcome, let me know if you're interested. You could also have posts that say, these are all the nuts and bolts of everything that is included in working with me and how we can establish working together longer term. Make sure you send me a message and we can jump on a call or have that conversation offline as well. So understand that once you have shown up, once you have listened, once you've provided value, you need to actually sell and give them an opportunity to buy from them. That is the key to social selling. Give people an opportunity to buy from you. There are so many times where I have connected with somebody and they provide amazing value and are such an amazing inspiration to me. And I'm like, okay, what are you selling? And they never, ever give me the opportunity. They never come forth with their offer. I have to go and chase it down. Now, I don't want to go and chase down buying from somebody else. I want them to give it to me straight up the front. Here's what I'm offering. Here's where you can get some more information. Let me know if you need some more information. That is massive for me, for the way that I purchase. So know that about your ideal clients as well. Know how they buy and give them the opportunity to connect with you on all of those levels. So social selling, in short, is just building relationships. If you can build relationships with people in a way that is authentic, in a way that is providing service, providing value, then they are much more likely to recommend you. Recommendations and referrals go up massively when you are building these relationships. So even if the person that you are speaking to is not going to be the person that buys from you, they are going to recommend you because you have been such an amazing value to them as an individual before they've even bought from you. So referrals and recommendations go through the roof when using this tool and this method as well. So it is an absolutely fantastic and phenomenal way to build out a program that can easily scale to 6-7 figures and beyond. You just have to know how to connect with people and being your authentic self whilst you do that. Having a way to listen to them and provide value and connect with them. Attract Dream Clients is opening this month, so if you would like to go ahead and check that out, it is a course all around knowing how to go out and show up, listen to your ideal clients, provide value, and of course, actually offer that sale using other people's Facebook groups. So Attract Dream Clients is primarily based on using other people's Facebook groups to attract your perfect clients and get your first, second, third, or fourth consistent sale organically through social media. So Attract Dream Clients, the details will be below in the show notes. And if you have any questions at all, please do send me a message. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Good luck going out there, building relationships and connecting with your ideal clients. This is going to be a fantastic way for you to build a highly profitable business whilst having fun doing it and without paying for ads or massive overheads in doing so. All right, I will see you next week, beautiful entrepreneurs, where we will be scaling with Vince, and we have a guest speaker. Vince is absolutely amazing, and I cannot wait for you to see him live. So click on the subscribe button and join us for the show next week. Thank you so much for tuning in today, and I really hope that you genuinely learned something from today's episode. If you found this episode useful, then please hit the subscribe button and leave us a review. I personally read each and every one. Until next time, bye.